All right, Cubs fam, we have got the pit challenge tier information hitting the forums right now. What do you need to know about it? And also what is coming with Relic 8 we're going to get into right here in this video. Let's go, fam. All right. Here we go. So we got this post from Crumb that just hit on the forums. I am reading this fresh with you guys right now. Let's jump our camera up there so you guys can see the whole post. All right, hello, Hollow Table Heroes. Today we are launching a new piece of content for high-level guilds who have mastered the other raids, the Pit Challenge tier. Did you just read that right? Today we are launching that content? This is coming today? Freaking today? What? The Pit Challenge tier. The challenge tier for the Pit requires a high-level guild to work closely together in order to complete. While the rewards will help you power up your squads even further, this event is intended to challenge a guild as a whole. As a result, it will be very difficult for a player or even a handful of guildmates to complete. Similar to heroic raids, guilds will have 24 hours to complete this event. Since the challenge tier is designed to require cooperation, we have opted for a flatter prizing structure to reduce some of the friction in guild while still acknowledging degrees of participation and success. In short, every player who participates will earn the new Relic 8 amplifier material, arrow magnifiers. Now, before we get into the rest of this post, I am beyond hyped to see that they are introducing a reward system that is not causing as much friction in the guild, i.e. ranking within the guild, so only a couple of guildmates can get the best rewards. And so they're calling this, let's see here, we have opted for a flatter prizing structure. We'll see exactly what that means. And then here is the reimagined Rancor. Wow. This event is available to all guilds right away, but only Relic 5 characters are allowed to participate. I don't love that. I don't love that, but I can accept it. I don't love it. I don't love gear gating. The challenge tier uses a new type of ticket and is completely separate in the guilds tab, which means guilds will be able to participate in the challenge tier while simming the regular, the pit. So you could sim the regular pit. This seems to be worded weird. Am I reading that? Am I crazy? Which means guilds will be able to participate in the challenge tier while simming the regular, the pit, like before. Oh, okay. The regular, the pit. It just reads funny. All right. Launch cost is 180K tickets. No, the ticket cap for the pit challenge is 210 tickets. Guilds will receive an initial credit of 210 tickets when the guild leader logs in for the first time. Ooh, okay, so we'll be able to go right away. Below, we've highlighted in blue all the additional changes to the original raid. Changes in blue. Oh, we got spoiler tags. Okay, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, buckle up. We got a lot of new things to add here. So we're adding 30% of max health. Damage to another random enemy is in here on the basic of the Gemorian Captain. 25% health or more. Call that out to assist. The attack can't be evaded or countered. And so we're removing some counter chance there. Special 1 is the same. We're adding 50%. All allies gain 50% turn meter and offense up for 3 turns. 50% of the max health is recovered. So we're increasing that. Description: inflict death mark and healing immunity on target enemy for 5 turns. And it can't be evaded. Okay, so that's all the same. Now here's something very different. And this is still with the Gemorian Guard. This unit has plus 50% tenacity while it isn't toppled and is immune to turn meter reduction effects. I think we probably saw that one coming, right? Because that was kind of the big thing that was in there with Rancor Raid, is just reducing that turn meter as much as possible. So you guys don't need to Relic 5 your T-bows. It's okay. For every 20% of health lost, this unit gains 75% offense and speed stacking. Very interesting. And at the start of its turns, this unit gains 50 armor penetration and 10% crit chance, crit damage, and potency stacking, and all enemies both active and defeated lose 5% offense, tenacity, and mastery, stacking until the end of the encounter, tripled for Galactic Legends. Oh! Okay, so this is big news here because they're nerfing Galactic Legends even more than other characters. And my guess is that is intended to bring Galactic Legends to an on-par level with all the other characters in the game. I'm actually quite okay with that. I think that's good. We need to balance that somehow. Unique number 2, Fearsome Foe. We're adding 75% tenacity, 50% turn meter whenever it takes damage, and uses 3 abilities per turn. Wow. So some pretty massive buffs here. Enemies can't recover health with health steal, recover protection, or gain bonus turn meter. Wow. So no bonus turn meter. Wow. Can't recover health with health steal or recover protection. Wow. Okay, this is huge. Okay, and then we got the Gemorian Brute. We got a critical hit guarantee, speed down on head splitter, crit hit immunity. And so the two side Gemorians aren't getting a ton. 5 damage over time effect. So it's mostly the boss. It's mostly the Gemorian captain is the middle guy. And so that's big. Okay, spoiler 2, the Rancor. Okay, this is where the fun begins, ladies and gentlemen.
This is where the fun begins.
All right, description. Inflict healing immunity. This is the basic. Healing immunity for 2 turns and the target and another random enemy and deal physical damage to them. Then dispel their buffs and reduce their max protection by 50% stacking. You cannot counter that ability. On the slam, we're inflicting heal down for 2 turns. Okay, and then let's see. Then Devour's cooldown is reduced by 1 for each enemy that is below 60% health. Oh, wow. So the more unhealthy you get, the closer you get to Devour. And special 2, Bellow. When the Rancor roars, we already know that. Inflict daze. Okay, so we're dazing on the Bellow now. And then Devour is the same as it was before. You're just annihilated. And then unique number 1, the Rancor has plus 125% armor. And so that's notable. And then, yep, there it is. Turn meter reduction. Get rid of it. No T-bow. None of that. CLS. Okay. For every 20% health loss, he gains 75% offense and speed stacking. At the start of each of his turns, we got 50% armor pen, 10% crit chance, crit damage, potency, and all enemies both active. So that's the same thing. So this is the same thing as the boss in phase 1. And then Fearsome Foe, when not toppled, 75% tenacity, 50% turn meter gain when it takes damage, uses 3 abilities per turn. That's pretty much the same thing as well. There's very similar abilities here. They've copy and pasted. Enemies can't recover health with health steal protection. Yeah, so it's the same kind of controls on health that's gained, etc. And then when we got the door panel control, when this device is disabled, the pit door will close on the Rancor, toppling for 1 turn. After being disabled, this device is temporarily inactive. Okay, so that doesn't seem that different. Maybe you can only topple the Rancor once per round. Is that what that means? It just says temporarily, so it doesn't really clarify exactly how long that lasts. And so, all right, is this the same thing? Is this the same? This looks like it's probably the same thing. We'll see here. Is it everything looks about the same. Inflict healing immunity for 2 turns. Yeah. So phase 3 looks to still be about the same. Okay. And then phase 4, basic crushing claw. Same thing. Let's see. Is it the same ability? Crushing claw. Yep. Looks like it's mostly the same. I'm trying to scan here to see if anything's different. Fearsome Foe, that's all pretty much the same, just no door. And so it looks like that's pretty much it. I'm not going to go through and read word for word to see if anything's different here, just to save you guys the time. If anything is different, let me know and I'll pin a comment on it so you guys can check below. Now, Relic 8, we've also got information on Relic 8. Boy, what a post. Relic 8, the challenge tier of the pit provides a variety of top tier rewards, but it also rewards an exclusive item needed for the next Relic amplifiers. Relic level 8 amplifiers require 20 of 2 new Relic materials, so 40 total. I think, yeah, it doesn't say 1 of each. It doesn't say 1 or the other. It just says 20 of both, so 40. The first material, impulse detectors, is created from salvage, okay, and the other material arrow magnifiers are unique to the challenge tier Rancor. So we got something else that we're going to get crunched on. Sounds like we can already achieve. And then the other half of that, kind of like what they do with mods, is only available to the challenge tier Rancor raid. We wanted Relic 8 to initially have a raid exclusive aspect in order to give guilds some new goals to work towards, at the same time reinforce the core gameplay for guilds in Galaxy of Heroes. Here's how many arrow magnifiers you can earn in addition to rewards for completing the challenge tier. Rank 1, 11, 2 to 5, 10, 6 to 10. There you go. All the way down to 1, and you only get 1. Now, I'm a little bit confused by this because they mentioned, now I'm not sure how the ranks will work, but they said up at the beginning of this post that they were going to get rid of some of that friction that exists between guilds. There's a flatter prizing structure to reduce some of the friction within the guild while acknowledging degrees of participation. And so we'll have to see what this looks like in the game, but this looks like the old system. Rank 1, 2 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 25. So maybe they delineate rank 1 based on how much damage you get. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. There's a visual bug that only shows reward ranks, blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, so there's that's not it. The event will be live later today. Stay tuned for updated notes. We will be live. You guys know where I'm live. We're going to be live to do this as soon as we can. Launching this raid is a big deal. I'm excited about it. I am a little bit confused on what exactly they're doing with the reward structure because I feel like they told me one thing and then they showed me the old thing. And so I'm not sure what reward structure looks like. Rancor definitely looks hungry. A lot different than before. So let me know what you guys think. We're going to be back. We got a lot to get to today. Also, you'll notice here, over here, right above my head right now, hashtag 50K. We are under 1,000 subs away from 50,000 subs. Our goal on this channel, fam, is to get to 50,000 subs before next year. We got less than a month to get there, and I know we can do it. So be sure to click sub if you have not already, and then tell your kids, tell your wife, tell your grandpa, tell your boss, everyone get in there, sub the Cubs so we can get to 50K by the end of 2020. Lots of fun stuff coming. We got the challenge tier Rancor. We're going to be doing that later today live. And as always, my brothers, don't forget,